Hey everybody, welcome back to Never Have I Ever, and today we're going to go ahead and continue from where we left off. Now last time we completed King Jabba Jabba's belly, and that was the third child dungeon, so we're going to go ahead and keep on going. Child Link dungeon. We're going to keep on going here. Oh, can I speak? Did my most precious possession help you in your quest? Oh, okay. We've got the 3 stones, so you know what? Let me go ahead and save real quick. Cool. All right. So, there we go. Ah, no! I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. It's not that far back. Yeah, so today I'm going to actually do a prompt that is there that I discovered. For those who don't know, it is December, obviously. That's not the part that you wouldn't know. The part you may not know is that it is D in December, which is a thing that Pro Jared started last year, the year before, something like that. And oh, there's the river. Last year, the year before, something like that. And it's where he talks about D&D. Now, I don't really have a lot of memories / stories of D&D specifically, so I'm going to sub this in. I'm going to take part in D in December by answering some prompts and things. However, I'm going to be doing role-playing in general, rather than specifically D in December. So, yeah. Just an update. Up, and we're in the water. Alright, we're just gonna go down then. Go down into the... Can we get up? There we go. Alright, so this is gonna put us in. Maybe I was supposed to... I bet I was supposed to talk to King Zora. Okay, well. I slightly messed up. My mistake. But anyway, so... Chicken. Come here, chicken. I need to use you to fly across. Oops. Meant to... There you are. Come here. Cool. Alright, so we've got a chicken. Yeah, so I'll be sharing some role-playing stories in general. Instead of specifically D&D stories. Just fun stories in general. And, I am going to be using the Scarlet Moth's prompt list, so I'd like to thank the Scarlet Moth for providing that to Pro Jared, which I'm borrowing. We don't need you anymore, so we're just going to leave you there and then go up here. So thank you to the Scarlet Moth. Guys, check her out on Twitter. I think it's her. Nope, that's in the river. Get out, get out, get out. I don't want to dive. Oh, this is shallow water. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Anyway, so go check the Scarlet Moth out on Twitter. So the prompt for today, and keep in mind that, I record these ahead of time, so I'll be these will be coming out off track. No. These will be coming out off track of the actual days that are there, but I guess technically they don't assign any days, but it's supposed to be throughout all of December, and if you look, the point is it's going to be coming out every day, and I'm going to follow the prompt from the particular day that that I'm choosing, which is... Oh, no! Ah! Okay. Which is starting with today, that when I'm recording this. I'm not going to date the video, so just use your imagination. Or go check out the prompts. So... Oh. There we go. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Sorry for that, guys. Just wanted to do that. So the prompt for today is player character / free space, I think. Let me look. Your player character / free space. So I assume it means the person answering the prompt. And for the first thing you need to know about me is that I actually GM a lot, which GM stands for Game Master. Basically, I run the games and I get players to join my games. I don't usually do a player. However, I have done a player character a few times. So, I can share some stories from there. Focusing on myself, we're gonna just... So he's like, you saved her, huh? Cool. Wait, really? That's it? Oh, so I was heading the right way. Oh. Okay. So some stories with my character. The one I remember, because I've really only had 2 player characters. Again, I usually run the games, but I don't really remember the first one, so I'm just going to tell stories of the second one here. So the second one was a halfling investigator, and basically the idea of investigators is they brew potions and things like that, and can cast essentially limited spells. No, I want to go this way, please. Can I go this way? There we go. Cast limited spells. So, basically, the thing is, I was not really a combat person. I liked the role-playing aspect, you know, the thing that the whole concept is named for. And I kind of shied away from the combat portion. So, let's see, what's a good story? Okay. So my character's name was Thaddeus Wagons, and basically, there was this world that we were put into, and I had chosen to go off on my own and do something separate from the party. And I was all good and fine. You know, I was doing my own thing. And the party got in trouble. They were facing a bunch of sirens. Here we go. Cutscene. This is what I was looking for. They were facing a bunch of sirens in a river. So, there was... There were 2 other players besides me. And then there was the GM at the time, one of my friends, who knew, or sorry, not knew, who had a character of his own. Now, there was also some sort of beast that was there. I don't really remember what the beast was, but there was some sort of beast that one of the members was fighting because he could not swim. He did not have the swim skill. or he was not proficient in it. And for those who don't know, when you create a character sheet, you have certain skill proficiencies for your class, and you check off the little box, and that just means, from what I understand at least, and I could be wrong here, I could be wrong, but I believe it means you can choose to take a 10 when you do a check for that. You over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past. Just, no, which way did it go? Answer me. So you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. Link pulls out this little sword. Anyway, you want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. So this one guy thought because his class wasn't proficient in the swim skill that he couldn't swim. Basically, he goes into the lake he drowns, or the river he drowns. Now, I knew, I mean, I was not corrected on this, which is why I believe it to be this way. So, as I understood it, it just meant I cannot automatically take a 10. I didn't have that proficiency, but I could still roll to check for swimming. And again, as far as I know, that's correct. And I could be wrong. But basically, this one guy decided to fight whatever creature that was there. And he beat it. He did a good job. He beat it. But then the sirens that were there were 3 or 4 of them. I don't remember exactly how many there were. There were 3 or 4 of them. And, no, when it dies. Oh. There we go. So yeah, so the sirens were there. There were 3 or 4 of them. One of them had already been taken out, I believe. They'd been knocked out, killed, whatever. And then, basically, one of the sirens had the ability to knock you out, to knock you unconscious. And as such, this guy on the shore got... Oh no, you know what? It wasn't even that. It was, I believe, that the creature he faced, like, had a good punch to him, so he, like, knocked him out. If you go below 0, you get knocked out. The only way to wake someone up from being knocked out is to heal them above 0, or to do, like, splash water on them, and basically wake them up. So, he gets knocked out, which is no big deal, right? The other 2 are perfectly competent, and the guy that got knocked out and myself had joined at the same time, at the same level. And he gets knocked out. Well, I figure, okay, that's fine. I'll continue doing my thing. I'm over here. And they're doing fine on their own. They're skilled. What was it? Right A down, right A down? I guess, yeah. Yeah, okay, it's right A down, right A down. Cool. So we joined at the same level, and I figured the other 2 were perfectly proficient. They were much higher level than we were. And these sirens had been downgraded a bit by the GM that was there. So I figured they had it. Well, the GM's own character gets knocked unconscious. His health points go below 0. And keep in mind, that makes 2 unconscious players, by the way. So yeah, so that, you know, there are 2 unconscious characters, leaving only 1 to face, like, 2 or 3 sirens. I forget which. But it's either 2 or 3 sirens. And, of course, you know, when the odds are stacked against you like that, what else happens? he ends up getting knocked unconscious as well. So I'm the only one in the party that's not unconscious, that's fully awake and everything. And they're in the river. They're taking damage every round because they're unconscious, and they're going to drown. Now, they were much higher level than me, which means at this point I could have just gone about on my way. I could have done whatever, but I decided no. They're part of the party, I should save them. So I was working on a field for food because I didn't have a lot of food, and you know, even though we all kind of had food, I figured it was a steady supply of food. It's safety from the surroundings that were there, because this was a place filled with monsters. So, but I was working on the field, and I figured, all right, I'll save them. So, again, I can't fight. So, but I go over, I find the first guy unconscious. Because I saw the general direction they headed, and I followed it, and I found him. Now, our characters didn't like each other, and we didn't like each other. Still don't, as far as I know, I guess. He doesn't like me. So I decided, okay, I can do a number of things to wake him up, but I don't have water with me. The only water nearby is fast-flowing water in the river. So I'm going to slap him awake. Now, I had the heal skill. I was proficient in it. But I chose to slap him awake. So I slap him once, nothing happens. Slap him again, nothing happens. And by the way, his health points keep going down. Every time I slap him, he takes damage. And when you go down, I think it's... when you're in the negatives 2 times your health, I think it is, you're officially dead. You're dead, your body lays there, everything's done. So, he's losing health points. So I was trying to do just little slaps, just enough to wake him up, right? And I decided, alright, I'm gonna give it one really good slap. I slap him really hard, and it wakes him up, because I get a good enough roll. So, the other 2 are drowning, I know this, they're losing health. They lost health for the time it took me to get there. I can only travel so far each round of battle, and they lose health each round. So they lost some health already. So I decide, okay, I'm not proficient in the swim skill. I'm going to dive, but I am proficient in the heal skill. I'm going to dive into the river, and I'm going to swim to them, and I'm going to heal them. So I courageously jump in the river, and I heal one of them and manage to get them away. I kind of pull them off to the side of the river, so it's a little less for me swimming-wise. But I managed to pull them off and heal them. And immediately this person starts worrying about the DM or GM's character that's there. And I say, don't worry about it, I got it, you take care of the sirens, because I knew I couldn't handle them. So I go ahead and I take care of the other character that's there. And then the DM's character, which I should have let drown, for the record. I should have let drown, but I didn't, because a DM shouldn't have a character. But anyway, so I heal him up, and we go back and forth for a while. We're going back and forth between, you know, one of them or both of them being unconscious and me being unconscious, and we have to go back and forth and heal ourselves. And so it's just this whole thing that's there. And all this time, by the way, if we're not unconscious, we probably got hit with the siren song and we're asleep and drowning. So it was this struggle back and forth. But with both of them awake, they managed to kill them. And I want to say, actually, like, there was one more. They were both asleep, and I had a choice to make. By the way, I'd like to point out that the guy that's there, the first one I woke up, that I slapped him awake. Yes, I understand my destiny. The first one that I slapped awake ran away. As soon as I woke him up, he ran away. So it was just me and them. But we struggled back and forth, and I want to say I actually managed to kill a siren. Like, I only had a dagger, I think, and I managed to kill a siren, and they took care of the other two, and we made it out alive. So that's my story of Thaddeus the great swimmer, I guess. So that's my story for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. As soon as this cutscene's over, we'll go ahead and I'll end the episode. So I will see you in the next video as soon as this is over. Long story short, by the way, we need to go to 6 temples to get 6 more sages so we can defeat the ultimate evil, which is Ganondorf. Spoiler alert. Sorry, should have said that. Alright, so he gives us one of the medallions already. So in just a second, we'll go ahead and end off. You received the light medallion. Raru, the sage, adds his power to yours. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. We'll get off, or we'll stop and just